Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. Today is a very exciting message from your guides from another realm. We have elementals, we have the dragon, and unicorn. These three separate energies represent different things and influence us in different ways. They're all very real and all unique, and each person is called to a different one. Some more than others, some none at all. So if you would like to find out what your message is, I created 3 piles and a reading for you. So if you already know what you want, go ahead and click down in the if you already know what you want, go ahead and click the timestamp down in the description and you can get into your reading. If you need a little bit more time or guidance, we can go through that together. So let's start off by taking 3 deep breaths. All right, so you can pick a pile by whichever one stands out most to you. If you like one of the objects better than the other, or if you are specifically interested in a specific message from this element. So we have in the first pile the elementals. This is water, earth, air, fire, and ether. These are the energies that speak through those, and if you feel connected to those, we can get that reading for you. For pile 2, we have the dragon energy. The dragon energy is pretty straightforward. It's the energy of the dragon. And if you feel called to that, go ahead and pick pile 2. Pile 3 is the energy of the unicorn. Pretty straightforward. It is just energy of the unicorn. And we can, so go ahead and pick a pile. If one is standing out to you, wiggling more, you like it, I close my eyes and I ask for which pile I'm supposed to get, and I will generally see a number as if kind of like imprinted in my mind's eye, as if I was like staring at a light and I closed my eyes. So that's how I choose. Pick what's ever best for you. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. But yeah, other than that, let's get started. Hi, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited that you chose the elementals. The elementals are the earth, air, wind, and fire, and the ether. We all know that everything on this planet and universe has its own spirit and soul, and it is awesome to connect to it and find out which messages they're trying to connect us with. So this is a like a little bead. It's like an olive. I made it with twist wire. But yeah, the olive kind of reminded me of like the green, the earth color. I wanted to say it reminds me of like, the elementals, the earthy tones and stuff. So that's why that one got chosen for that. So there's your little olive. Let's get started. The first cards we have are the general message from the elementals. What message are they sending to you today? Well, for starters, the Queen of Pentacles is actually, it represents basically Mother Earth. This card represents a very down-to-earth energy and very protective, nurturing. So I think the elementals are saying that they're here to support you and comfort you in the way that Mother Earth is meant to. She brings comfort and security and about self-sufficiency and hard work, which the Nine of Pentacles also represents. I think the elementals are saying that you are at a place in your life where you have reached a really good financial situation. Both these cards represent financial independence and financial security. So you maybe just got promoted to a job or hired at a job that you feel so safe and secure in now. And I think the elementals are trying to let you know that you've been in touch with them. You hear the call of the wind. You hear the sound of the rain. You understand the passion of life. And you know how to be grounded. I think these things are what got you to this fantastic place that you're in right now. The elementals are just saying, keep going. You're doing it right. This card is also just reminding you to stay calm, remain balanced. You've attained a lot. You've gotten really far. But it's always important to remember how to stay calm. Flow with nature. If you haven't gone hiking in a while, or sat out at the beach, or just even outside on some grass, sitting with like big rocks, like if you've ever gone to like Joshua Tree or anywhere really cool like that where nature is bigger than us, those are the places to go to that will continue to speak to your spirit. And you don't receive, I feel like you don't receive messages audibly. I feel like you receive them from, well, actually the next cards, we should just go ahead and do that because the next one is where do they show you signs? Where do these elementals show you their signs? Because they're here to say that you are just doing fantastic financially. You have great work ethic. So where do they show you signs? Where the elementals show you signs is in a couple places. The elementals bring people into your life and almost in a way of like magic. Like someone will just show up and you'll be like, where did you come from? How lucky am I to meet you? The elementals show you signs in the opportunities that show up for you. The elementals, like I said, I feel like you hear the message of the wind. When it comes in, you're someone who actually stops and feels the wind across your face and through your hair. It kind of excites you. And that's good, because in those moments, the elementals are speaking to you and bringing you ideas and dropping little sprinkles of love. They bring money to you because Mother Earth understands the way we live on this planet and how to go about the cycles of living here. Of course, the main goal is always to be connected to nature. But that doesn't mean that nature doesn't want you financially secure. When you're looking to earn money, put your feet on the ground. When you're looking for new ideas, I want to say, like, climb a mountain. Get somewhere where the wind is going to be with you. Because I feel like those are the two things that really charge your creative mind, your motivated mind. Yeah. So what are the elementals here to help you with? The elementals are here to support you during this time of change. When I first pulled the 9 and the Queen of Pentacles, the first image that was coming to me was somebody who recently is venturing out on their own. Could be from a breakup, you could be moving out of your parents' house, or just finally deciding not to have roommates. But the elementals are here to support you during this time when you are realizing you need to live a new life. So I feel like they're coming in to help you make those changes. They send you signs through a new opportunity that came up. I kind of see like you were in a situation that was not doing well for you. Did you keep a lot of or do you keep a lot of plants in your home? Do you maybe have like a fish tank? Do you have a humidifier or diffuser? I see you as someone who utilizes these things and you don't even know how much it helps you. When you're watering your plants and caring for the fish and picking out which essential oils to put in your diffuser, this is you this is you making an effort and choice towards bettering your life. And I feel like these come as, this is the elemental speaking to you to help you through this existence. You figured out that you deserve better. You've recently awakened to this new understanding, as if you literally woke up one morning, the sun was extra bright coming into your room because the sun was coming to speak to you. So if this hasn't happened yet, there may be a morning that this just happens, where you just wake up and you know it's time for a change. That's what it's here to help you with. Because let's say you don't have that job and that financial security, and you're just kind of listening to this like, I don't really know if I agree. That's okay. Everyone is at a different point in their journey. So if you're not there yet, I'm here to let you know that you have help coming to you. It's already here. You have energies all around you that are constantly working to lift you up and raise your vibration. I'm getting the strong energy to speak what you want into your water before drinking. It's a very powerful manifestation tool, which this also represents. So I think the elementals are here to guide you with new ideas and new opportunities so that you can be the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Financially secure, independent on your own. All right. But how do we optimize this help? Like, I appreciate it, but what do you need to do to optimize the help that is being given to you? I think this is a pretty straightforward answer of the moon. I think the power of the moon on a full, like, if you can, I don't want to say go out, but on the night of a full moon, it usually lasts about 3 nights, so you're pretty lucky. But if you can pick the prime full moon day, let the energies of the moon, because it's being illuminated by the sun, so it's even more powerful than it already is. We all know that the moon affects, the tides on Earth, so it has very strong magnetic energy. Use it. If your strength and the thing that you connect with the most is the elementals, or this was the pile that called to you, it's because nature sees you and connects to you. You could be an earth sign. That's very likely. But the elementals represent all the elements. So you could be any sign, but this is really calling to you to listen to your intuition. On the night of a full moons typically, to me, pull out my energies, and new moons, I'm very reflective. So I think on the night of a full moon, journal and see what comes out of you. Is there a part of you, is there something that you are afraid to admit to yourself? Like, if you haven't moved out, if you've never been on your own, is that something you're terrified to do? It's important to reflect on possibly why. Anything you set your mind to, you can do. With reason of this planet Earth. But in terms of going after a dream, becoming a person who you have always wanted to be, I think you're going to connect to this energy and this help through the full moon, through the moon cycles. Watch how each part of the month is different. Every day is not the same. Every day the planets are in a new position, the moon's in a new position, Every every day is a different combination of energies, and I think pile 1, the elementals are wanting you to connect to them a little bit more so that you can go with the flows of nature, because everything changes every day. And I think that can probably be overwhelming, especially if you're an earth sign. But listen to your intuition and ignore your fears. Are just your ego stepping in, trying to convince you to not follow your dreams, because your ego is set up to protect you. But we all know that we can't live a completely sheltered life, and we have to go out and experience things if we want to grow. I think that's the person you're wanting to become. And if you already have succeeded with all this, then I think this is still something you should do every full moon. Let all those energies out of you that you had been carrying around for the previous moon cycle. What was it like to wake up and see that you needed to live a new life? If you don't journal, you should start. Because your journaling comes from a much... the voice you use to journal is far more connected to your true self. Like, you could be writing down your thoughts of your ego, but it's a little bit of an effort. When you just write, if you write how you naturally feel, it will come out very effortlessly. So, how do you contact the elementals? How do you connect with them? What can you do to communicate with them? Improved communication, clear thinking, and wise action are all of great importance now. Do not deny what someone or something really is in favor of a kinder perspective. Find order in chaos. We have inherited both positive and negative aspects from our ancestors, and it is useful to know both. The universe is conspiring to open up new ways for you. I inhale. I am filled with your divinity, the spark of all that is. Awareness floods ignorance. My blood sings in recognition. I exhale. The chaos and stagnancy. I am a news. I feel like this message is being repeated. Exactly what they were saying is that new opportunities are coming in for you. This kind of tells me you are in a pattern that kind of comes from your family. You inherited it. You were raised around it. Maybe that's what you're trying to get out of. But I also see someone who is staying in a relationship that they found themselves in because it was very similar to their family dynamic. And now that they've woken up and realized, you have woken up and realized this is not the place for you, it's important to know that The elementals are kind of calling to you for action. That is a way to communicate with them. Because like I said, I don't feel like they communicate with you with words. The wind blows, the water falls, the fire burns, the earth grows. Those are all actions. I believe that is what they want you to do. If you went out and went for a jog, you are connecting to earth and air and fire and water. Fire in the way of you're burning energy, you're creating heat when you run, and sweat, the water. So earth running on the ground, wind blowing on you. It's things like that. Being aware of when you're in action, you are actually connecting to them. I get a message in here somewhere that you have a perspective about somebody that may not be correct. And it's funny because what I'm hearing is that your perspective is not correct and you need possibly a more compassionate viewpoint towards this person. But the message I'm still receiving is it's important to understand that maybe someone isn't being malicious, but that doesn't mean you need to put up with it. Like I said, I think you might be in a pattern that represents the same sort of situation that your family is. And so have compassion for this person, but know that I think you're just in a situation that isn't good for you. And the elementals are here to say connect to them because they will give you power. They will give you power to do everything you want to do, everything to become this Queen of Pentacles. This message may be directly about your mother. This is a mother card and a mother energy. Maybe she's the person you need a kinder perspective towards. Because every generation, in my uneducated opinion, has improved over time. You know, the way kids were disciplined 50 years ago was very different to the commonplace discipline now. I'm speaking in that way of like, you may be one of those people who know, you may be someone who actually has experienced a horrific level of parental discipline. And so my heart goes out to you. I'm just realizing that if you were abused like that, there's a reason why your parent thought that that was a form of discipline. And it's crazy that our parents always think that they're not being as harsh as their parents. So, Mother Earth wants to connect with you, to heal you. So before I wrap this up, because I think we've got our general message here that the elementals are trying to speak to you through the elements. On a full moon, journal your truest feelings, because I think that's where you're going to connect to this. But I wanted to share a quantum healing code for you for your ability to connect to the elementals further. So this is a quantum healing code. You write this number down. It's very important to have the spaces between the numbers. So it's not one long number. It's 34, 86, 789. These numbers, it's kind of like a program code. You know, we live in a mental universe, and numbers are kind of a way that it communicates. And if you believe in the power of higher energies, which if you're doing a tarot reading, I kind of get the impression you are, then write this number down and just visualize all the energies of the earth, all the elements coming together and swirling around you to create like a protective bubble, a supercharged energy bubble. Imagine all of it surrounding you, because imagery helps and strengthens our actions. If we believe in it, the intention is more, and the result is actually going to be much greater. So pile one, I really hope you were able to receive the message today from the elementals that they wanted to speak to you and send you love, because they want you to inherit the earth. They want to give you all the goodness. They want you to be wealthy and comfortable and secure. And if you're not there yet, know that they're bringing you those opportunities. They're bringing you those ideas. They're giving you the opportunity. They're waking you up. They're whispering in your ear that you deserve better. Connect to them on a full moon. And know that we don't always come from the perfect home, but we can grow and become everything we want to be. We don't have to repeat the patterns of our parents. Also, this is the rune to draw and hold on to that. So I hope you were able to find some guidance today, and I really enjoyed reading your energy. If you like this video, there's a little thumbs up button you could click. If you loved it, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and be here, because I'm going to do these readings regularly. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to hear, you can always comment, and I will be happy to help you out there. So thank you so much for being here today, and have a great day. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Dragon energy. I am so excited you are here today. Let's find out what the dragon energy has in store for you. I used the little pumpkin that I made. Felt like that connected to the dragon nicely. So the first card that we have is the general message from the dragon to you. All right, dragon energy. So the energy that is coming in for you is that you are being encouraged to take on a sort of leadership role. And in this leadership role, you're going to need some financial advice, some kind of guidance, because you are here to do some work. I was going to say big work, but you're here to do something very direct. Yeah, I feel like you're here to actually do something very important. Like I'm getting the sense that you are set out to do something to right a wrong. And this isn't a small task. This is a very big task. So that would make sense that you are connected to the dragon energy, because you are someone who is probably very business oriented and always into kind of creating bigger and better. You don't settle for what is. You probably already are at a very high position. And I just see the dragon energy coming in to just let you know, like, it's there. The dragon energy is with you right now while you're going through this very big event. Yeah, the dragon energy is just kind of telling you this is not a time for emotions. This is a time for clear understanding and decision making. And but it is calling to have some help. So where does the dragon energy show up for you already in your life? Like, where do signs show up regularly? I feel like the dragon energy shows up in your life by bringing you people regularly to like, what's coming to me is that you're a boss and you regularly bring in like new hires, and you are the one who kind of shows them the way with this job. The dragon energy is showing you are a leader, you have knowledge to share, and it's important. It helps build the company that you're a part of. It helps everything. It helps the people that are coming in, and that's honestly just good karma. I feel like you receive signs from the dragon energy regularly. By bringing you solid people to work with. Like, what's coming to mind is, you know, the big dragons that they use in parades and stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would think if you pick the dragon pile, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, let's say this pile picked you, there are these huge dragon puppets that they use in parades and stuff, I think in China. And a lot of people have to be in them to make it work and to make them dance properly and move. And they're so cool. that's what I kind of see you being provided. Like, I feel like you have a team that is solid. Now, let me tell you, not everybody gets that. Not everybody knows what that's like to have a solid team, but you do. I think you are constantly being given people to help, and they learn. You're a great teacher. And so that imagery is coming to mind is those dragon puppet things. They're really big and they take several people to operate them. That's what's coming to mind. So the next one is, what are they here to help you with? The dragon energy. I think what the dragon energy is here to help you with is actually helping you tune into more of your feminine aspects. You have a very masculine and driven energy. Feminine energy is far more relaxed and nurturing. And I feel like you have been in this energy for a really long time. And the dragon energy is kind of here to soften you. And it's trying to help you. I think you are given really great workers because you are supposed to actually relinquish a lot of control. Something tells me you actually are supposed to be far more training these people than actually doing the job, but you do it so well, and of course you feel like you can do it better, and you can. But I think you have to kind of let other people make those mistakes so that they can get better. You're there to help them and guide them, but maybe take your hands off the wheel a little bit more. Yeah, I just feel like you don't relax enough to even let the good luck come to you. I feel like you're one of those people who doesn't believe in good luck, you believe in hard work. And I'm here to tell you that good luck is real. Magic is real. The universe speaking to you in symbols is real. So, you may not see numbers a lot. You may not see like the 3 and the 3, and that may not trigger anything for you. So that's why you are given people. You are given support. That's the energy that is given to you. And I think this gift is supposed to help you relax, lounge, chill out. This is a very relaxed card compared to this very authoritative card. You already have so much authoritative success, if that makes sense at all to you. Like, you can't be pushed around. No one messes with you. So I feel like you're being given these people so that you can just, I don't know if you're relaxing as much as you are supposed to. But good for you, we have an answer of how to optimize this help. I have a feeling you are not connecting to your emotions enough. This is trying to bring out, like I said, that feminine aspect of you. But the way to do that is literally to release your emotional tension. I feel like you might not cry a lot, and crying is very important. It helps your body process everything. It helps release it. So let's say you're not much of a crier, but there has to be some sort of way that you can tap into the emotions that you've kind of put in a lockbox and put away. I have a feeling you have seen emotions slow people down. I feel like you've seen emotions cause people to make excuses not to go after something. And you just think there's no time for that. But I am here to tell you, you do. You are being given people constantly. You could take a vacation right now. I'm sure you have paid vacation days already stocked up that you haven't used. My challenge and message from the dragon energy is they're coming in and saying, take a break. Please, for the love of everything, take a break. You have taken on so much. You're a very hard worker. But you are meant to relax now. You know, find a way to connect to those emotions. If there's a certain movie you know that will make you cry, watch it. Just so you can unlock those emotions and let them out. You don't even always have to cry about the thing that you're actually hiding. The best first step is just releasing them. So let's say you're not sad. Let's say you're angry and you don't want to ever tap into that. That's when you can like take a boxing class, like at the gym, or something that you can turn that, get that energy out of you, where you're not harming yourself or anyone else. That is how you're going to get to this peaceful place. Work out and get that heat out. Oh, you're gonna relax so good. Get it out. Don't store it, because I think people typically want to believe if they just don't think about something, it'll go away, but that's not true. It just gets stored somewhere else until you're ready to use it. So this dragon energy is coming in and calling to you and saying, yes, you are a hard worker, and you are constantly being gifted souls from the universe that help you further your job. Like, the universe gifts you people so that your job is well done. But I think these people are also supposed to be helping you and taking a lot of that work off your shoulders. So let them. But how can you communicate to the dragon energy? Now that you know dragon energy is with you and it surrounds you and it supports you, how do you communicate back? Another 3. Do not be afraid of death. It is just another part of life. You will experience a new beginning once you have completed the current cycle, and not before. But not before. Set your boundaries clearly and you will be protected. I scrape the sky, tall and straight, my roots deep in the underworld. Begin again when all is dead. Gone is what was. I rejoice in what is. I am the center. I am Aiwass. The way to communicate with the dragon energy is by finding ways to close cycles. And by that I mean it's kind of going to be about the actions. I think when you embrace these situations to relinquish control and hand over, pass the torch, so to say, I feel like that's when you're going to really hone in on this energy, because you're freeing up your energy. The visualization of the Kundalini, the energy that travels up through our chakras, and it's to me feeling very connected to this dragon energy. Dragons and serpents are kind of connected. It is going to be through action that you're going to connect with the dragon energy. So I think what I was saying of kind of finding a way to get those emotions out is going to help you in this new cycle. I think you are kind of afraid to step into this next part. Maybe it's retirement and you're just afraid. Understandable. But I feel like this dragon energy really wants you to connect to your fire, your inner spirit, in a new way. I feel like you have been in this job for a long time and you love it, and that's okay. You don't have to like get rid of it. But I think through being ready to step into the next cycle of your life, you are actually going to pull in this energy. Now remember, the dragon energy is supportive. So know that even if you feel weak at the knees, you're not going to fall. Because you have somebody under each arm who's like, got you. This energy is trying to help you move on to this restful place. I feel like it said, you don't have to be afraid of death, because this has nothing to do with dying. But I do suspect you feel once you retire or you stop doing this job that you do every day that you're going to start dying. And the general message to you here today is that you're not dying. I think you need to slow down and just allow the next cycle to happen. I feel like the general message that first came in, I think it's kind of saying to prepare for retirement in an aspect. Find a financial advisor, talk to somebody who's going to help you with that information and can kind of guide you and let you know. They're probably going to show you that you are more than financially comfortable to retire. So that's kind of what I'm getting, is like it's time for you to take a different role in your life. Get some help, get some financial help to show you like you can do this. Or how soon can you do it? So before I end this reading, I wanted to share a quantum healing code for you. This number will help you kind of dial in like a radio frequency to this energy. It is very similar to it's like a placebo effect in the way that the world we live in is mental, and its basic breakdown is numbers, basically. So these numbers are connected to those energies, and the main thing is you believing in it. So if you write down this number, and it's very important to actually write down the number with the spaces, it's not one long number, it's 1331,989. That's one number, 989. So if you write this number down and just imagine this dragon wrapping around your body, going up your spine, raising the frequency of all your chakras. Let this dragon energy come in and be with you, because it is already. But just tune into it. Even this rune looks very similar to like a serpent. I feel like when they draw dragon bodies, that's kind of the shape they draw them in. Write this number down and ask the dragon energy to speak to you and to continue to show you signs, to continue to help. Thank you so much, Pile 2. I appreciated channeling your energy so much. If you liked this video, there's a little thumbs up button you can click, and if you loved it, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and join me on this journey of intuitive guided messages with tarot cards. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to channel this message to you from the unicorn energy. Now, if you don't know what this is and you just love unicorns and you picked that, that is perfectly okay, because I love unicorns too. But there are a lot of different energies that we can tap into that will help guide us in different ways. Each one of these, I want to say elements, but not to be confused with the elementals, but each one of these all represent a different way that you are going to be receiving support from the spirit realm. And so the unicorn has a very special, unique energy. If not just that, it is a unique, when we say something is unique or one of a kind, we call them a unicorn because it's rare. So the unicorn energy is definitely something that encourages you to be true to yourself self. So this is it's kind of like a flower Trinity symbol. Purple. So let's go ahead and find out what the unicorn energy has for you. So what is the message, the general message from the unicorn? How exciting. The general message from the unicorn is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift that is being handed over to you from the heavens. The unicorn is here bringing you something so special. That's what I mean. The unicorn energy is all about just finding the special element that is you. And what they're saying is that you are having an opportunity right now. The unicorn is connecting to you because you have a very important creative adventure that you're starting. And it's saying that there's something you need to add to this mix. It's kind of like when you buy a cake in the store and it has most of the ingredients, and like all you need to do is add like water, eggs, and oil or something like that. That's what this is. You are being given the basic ingredients to make a delicious cake. And all you have to do is choose the next ingredients. What's cool is in these cakes, you can add whatever you want to make this cake as individual as you want. You know, you can use just what the basic ingredients are and it'll make a delicious cake. You can do some extra things like add an extra egg or use milk instead of water, or a different kind of oil. And it will produce a different kind of cake. You are being given an opportunity to put in your own special unicorn flair. Like, it's not an accident that you chose the unicorn, and this is the message. You are being given a beautiful opportunity from the heavens, and the unicorn is so excited to be here and help you with this. So you may be wondering, where do you see their signs? If the unicorn is connected to you, where do they show you? Where do they show up in your life already? So what I'm kind of seeing, I think the unicorn energy has showed up in your life by actually, let's see, I think it's these 3 areas. I think the unicorn energy has helped you in tough times, helping you pick yourself back up. I feel like you have been hurt and people have misunderstood you and honestly even backstabbed you, hurt you, betrayed you, and the unicorn energy has always kind of been inside of you. So when that happens, yeah, it hurts, but you have a strength to know that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with the other person. You are a totally kind, beautiful soul. Like the fact that you got all 3 of the boys here, you got Ross, Joey, and Chandler. I feel like you have a solid group of people around you. Even if it's just 2 best friends, I feel like you have people here. So even in hard times, you know your worth. You know that you can get back up and say, thank you, no thank you. Yeah, the unicorn energy also is present in your financial security. I feel like that may not sound accurate to you, but you always seem to land on your feet. Both of these cards, 4, it's like, on a table that 4 legs. Those 4 legs are what make that table stand. You take one away and probably topple over. You are given this sort of structure that not everybody has. I feel like you are frequently called lucky, and that is true. I believe the unicorn energy definitely favors people and a certain kind of person, and gives you just a little extra luck than the person standing next to you. Don't ever think that you don't deserve that luck or that you should hand it over, because you don't even know the person sitting next to you. You know you. Be grateful when you're getting this energy. And I feel like the unicorn energy already shows you signs with always handing you good luck. You have been given a very lucky gift of also love and like family stability. So, you're possibly married already, and the unicorn helped you actually find someone just as unique and lucky as you. Now that's important, because you don't want to be more lucky than your partner. So the Ace of Pentacles, your message is that you are getting this opportunity. And something tells me you frequently get these opportunities. This is not a new thing. This is not like, what? I have never been given a great opportunity to do something ever before. This is a brand new information. It is not. You're someone who even has come to learn that in bad opportunities, you are being given a way out. Chandler may have felt like he was hurt by Kathy and didn't want to be dumped by her, or worse, cheated on her, But when it happened, I think Chandler knew that, like, if she's gonna cheat on both of Joey and Chandler, the universe is removing her from your life for a reason. Because you have already been given stability. You probably already have the partner of your dreams. You already have financial security as well. And you know how to get back up off your feet when people are kicking you down. That all comes from the unicorn energy. So what is this unicorn energy actually here to help you with? So we know what their message is. We know where they've already shown up for you, but what are they here to help you with? once again, you are very lucky. And I kind of think that's just the unicorn energy. You have been the unicorn is here to help you be strong, to be compassionate towards these people who hurt you. It's just helping you understand that, quite frankly, the unicorn energy is here to show you not everyone is as lucky as you. Not everyone is as gifted as you. And it is important to be kind to those around us and be compassionate, because you have a certain level of luck that is, not everyone has it. And so you're kind of actually being given the strength to be kind to people who are less fortunate than you. Yeah, I think you're just, you have a lot of success in your future, and I mean, literally, the unicorn energy is here to bring you success, bring you fame, to bring you money, to bring you security, to bring you full understanding of your life and clarity. That's huge. Unicorn energy. You are just lucky, 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 lucky. Like, no one's saying you haven't gone through hard times and haven't been hurt. But this pain is actually making you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. How to optimize this help? All right, so you're given all this good information. You're given all this dope stuff. How do you optimize the help that you are being given? Just trying to make room for it. So the way to optimize this help, hear me out. The way to optimize the help from the unicorn energy is to celebrate it. To know that you actually are nearly at the finish line. You are going to win. There's nobody behind you in this race. You're about to cross, the finish line and win. And the truth is to start celebrating that. Wake up every day knowing everything you've ever wanted is coming true. All the hopes and dreams and every star that you've wished on, it's coming true. And the unicorn energy comes in and is with you every second and step of the way. People are always going to try to knock you down and hurt you. But you have this stability and strength that just no one can match. You have such a solid financial basis that financial freedom is what helps people follow their dreams and be their truest self. Money 100% can buy you happiness, not because of the things you buy, but because of the opportunities it can provide you. If your rent is paid, then you can explore all the art that is in your heart. And that is, I think, what you've already been given. You kind of live in a very special world. The sun is always shining on you. Your wishes are coming true. And the way to fully embrace the strength and the luck and the guidance that you have, that this gift is coming in for, celebrate it. You are that bad bee. Queen Herbie just put out a song called Just Found Out. I think that song is for you. Just Found Out, Queen Herbie. Listen to it, absorb it, hear the message, because that's what's for you. So, how can you best communicate to your unicorn energy? Now that you know what is their message, what their gift is, how they show themselves to you, how do you communicate with them? A temporary pause or halt. It is prudent to stop and wait for a better time. Be silent and regroup. Understand that for something may be frozen in a place for a time, and this is beneficial. Do not allow others to control you or your time. What flows may be stilled for a time. What sings may be silenced for a time. But its nature is movement, and it will return. Paused, quiet, to what it is. I am Isa. So Isa represents ice, and it represents slowing down and stopping. And I think that is a very good message for the unicorn. When you're needing to communicate with this energy, slow down. Just truly, like, you can connect to this energy very strongly through meditation. The unicorn energy, just think of a unicorn horn. It's basically information straight through your third eye. And so the way you can best communicate with the unicorn energy is through silence, is through even sleep. I will admit that the unicorn energy is one that I connect to. And I had a dream, like I specifically wanted to hone in the unicorn energy. This was a while ago. And I had a dream that I walked up to this gigantic, beautiful unicorn and literally was like face to face with it. And I didn't remember this dream for a while. It like popped back up in my head and it was so real. Usually my dreams are very dreamy, but this felt like a memory. And so I will vouch that I believe to communicate with them is actually through your dreams. So before you go to bed, like, write down what you're trying to connect with, what message you're wanting to send, what you're asking from them. The unicorn energy is here when you're needing to be you. Be a mecorn. My niece calls it a mecorn, not a unicorn. It's a mecorn. So when you are needing that energy of being special, the star and the strength, meditate. And if you don't have time to meditate, just write a note before you go to sleep, and eventually this unicorn will come to you in your dreams. And that is a sign that you're being taken to where you're supposed to go. Imagine crawling on the back of this unicorn and it just taking you to a special place that you don't know where it's going, but it knows. Just hold on tight and know you don't actually have to do anything right now. Just exist. Like I said, you're kind of one of those special people that just is lucky. So the unicorn is taking you to a very special place and wanting you to shine as bright as you can. The unicorn energy has already given you so much financial security and home, family security, and has taught you how to pick yourself up when people are awful. Something tells me every time you've walked away from a friend, you became stronger, not weaker. Celebrate. You are supposed to celebrate this gift that is already here, that is already just fulfilling your life. You are lucky. It's the last time I'm going to say it. Well, pile 3, before I wrap it up, I want to give you a quantum healing code that you can use to connect to this unicorn energy. It is a special code that kind of works like a placebo effect, but it is connected to how the whole universe is basically made up of numbers, and the world we live in is mental, and it can be broken down into numbers. These numbers, if you write them down and write them down individually, it is not one long number, it is 3 individual numbers creating one code. So it's 13, 44, and 578, 578. Write this number down and imagine this unicorn energy being with you. The horn comes from your third eye. And I read somewhere when I was doing this on my own quite some time ago, and it was saying to put your finger right on your third eye and like a horn spiral go outward. And that is imagining your third eye energy being connected to this unicorn. And so that's why the dreams are the best place to connect to them, because it is through that area that you are being communicated with. So I hope this helped. I hope you found something really special, because you are, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, you can give a thumbs up. If you loved it, I would just love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel as I continue to do more readings and grow. Don't forget how special you are, unicorn. The unicorn pile. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy your day.